my name's Bethany, and today I'm going to talk to you about the voice box. So this right here is your voice box. It's located inside your throat. A little bit of orientation. This is your front, the front of your throat. This is your epiglottis. It's at kind of the base of your tongue. This is the back. That's going to make this your left side and this your right side. And here you can see these two white lines here that kind of form a V are your vocal folds. So your voice box is what makes your voice. Your vocal folds come together and vibrate, and that creates sound. In these vocal folds, you can see that they're nice and white. There's a straight line. There's no lumps, no bumps, nothing that makes it look kind of funky. When we use a strobe, that's really what we're looking for, is how are your vocal folds vibrating? Is there anything in there that may be interfering with them working properly? So, important parts of your vocal folds. The front 2/3 are going to be what actually vibrates and makes that sound. Then the back 1/3 is attached to these joints. These are your arytenoid joints. There's one on each side that come together or come apart to bring your vocal folds together so that they can vibrate, or open them so that you can breathe. Down this hole right here, so down past your vocal folds, is your trachea. That goes all the way down to your lungs, and that lets air come up and go down. So it's very important that your vocal folds are opening to let that air go through. When you're breathing, your vocal folds need to be opened. When you're making any kind of sound, coughing, singing, talking, anything like that, your vocal folds are going to be together so they can vibrate and create that sound. So those are two very important functions of your vocal folds, their movement and their vibration. In a strobe, when we play this and you see these vibrate, you're going to see them and it's going to look like it's going pretty slow. But that's because the strobe light is only catching little portions. In a normal voice for females, your vocal folds are going to vibrate 200 times per second. So that's really fast. For males, it's going to be about 100. So here, it slows it down because of that strobe light. But really, this is happening very quickly. So your air is coming up from your trachea, and it's vibrating your vocal folds and causing that sound to be made. The faster that your vocal folds vibrate, which is why it's higher for women and lower for men, the higher your pitch is going to be. So women have a higher vibration per second, so their pitch is normally higher. And an important thing that we look at also when we look at your strobe is all of these things. I mentioned the epiglottis, the arytenoids, those all have to be out of the way. So your vocal folds can vibrate and that sound can get into your oral cavity and you can really project. If all this is closing in, that's really going to limit the movement that your vocal folds has, and it's really going to cause you tension. It's going to cause you possibly pain. So we want to make sure that this looks nice and open. We see these white vocal folds. We see this straight line, and that they're vibrating with no types of lumps, no bumps, nothing coming together and not coming apart. One side's not moving weird. So that's really what we're going to look at when we look at your strobe today.